If star leaves team in mid-season shock, what happened behind the scenes? The roar of the engines, the smell of burning rubber, the tension of a title fight that can swing in milliseconds. Formula One is no stranger to drama, but no one expected this. Midway through the 2025 season, with championship points still in play, an F1 superstar has just walked away from their team, effective immediately. No farewells, no press conference, just a sudden silence. But behind that silence, a storm has been brewing for months. This isn't just about performance, this is about betrayal, politics, and a truth the paddock never wanted to face. What really happened behind the scenes? Why would a top-tier driver walk away from a multi-million-dollar seat at the peak of the season? Let's pull back the visor and find out. It started with whispers in the paddock. During the early races of 2025, the chemistry between the driver and their team seemed off. Pit-to-car radio was unusually tense. Team strategy calls were being questioned on air, and despite a fast car, the results were inconsistent. At first, fans chalked it up to pressure. After all, F1 is ruthless. Every tenth of a second matters. But what no one saw coming was what was happening behind the cameras. Sources close to the team began leaking details of internal power struggles between team engineers and the driver's personal crew. Conflicts over car development direction. Was it being built to suit one driver more than the other? And most importantly, contract breach accusations. Word spread that the driver's management had raised serious concerns. The team allegedly ignored agreed-upon clauses. There were sponsorship disputes, and even last-minute decisions that put the driver's safety at risk. In Monaco, things reached a boiling point. During qualifying, the driver made a rare mistake, spinning out in Sector 3. The team radioed in, blaming tire strategy. The driver's response? Silence. Then, in post-race interviews, they hinted at internal issues and distractions outside the car. No names. But the message was clear. Something was deeply broken. Behind the scenes, meetings turned into shouting matches. Team principals were split. Sponsors grew nervous. And then, mid-season, right before the Austrian GP, an announcement dropped. The driver is stepping away from the team. Effective immediately, both parties are citing irreconcilable differences. No further comment. The entire F1 world froze. Social media exploded. Fans were stunned. And rival teams? They started circling like sharks, because this wasn't just any driver. This was a title contender, a world champion. And now they were a free agent. Theories took over the internet. Had another team poached them with a secret mega deal? Was there a personal scandal the public didn't know about? Or was this a protest against a system in F1 that still protects politics over performance? The real story, according to insiders, is even messier. Apparently, the driver had pushed for major changes in the car's design mid-season, but the team refused, citing budget constraints. Meanwhile, the team's other driver, rumored to be the team principal's favorite, got full access to upgrades. Every single race, tensions turned into resentment, resentment turned into distrust, and distrust, that's fatal at 200 miles per hour. Sponsors began backing the star, lawyers got involved. The final straw came when a new team order was issued, one that would have forced the driver to give up position to their team despite being faster. That night they packed up and left. No goodbyes, just an empty garage slot the next morning. Now the team is scrambling. They've called in a reserve driver, their points lead is slipping, and the morale shattered. The driver, meanwhile, has gone dark on social media. But cryptic posts from their inner circle suggest they aren't done. Far from it. In fact, there's talk of a new project, a rival team, a comeback. And if that happens, 2025 could go from dramatic to legendary. Because when a star walks away mid-season, they're not quitting. They're plotting something bigger. The only question is, who's going to pay the price? Stay tuned, because the second half of this F1 season, it just became must-watch history.